the 1945 bombing of Hiroshima. On the quiet morning of August 6, 1945, the city of Hiroshima stirred awake like any other day. Children walked to school, shopkeepers lifted their shutters, and workers headed toward factories and offices. No one in the city could have imagined that history was about to split in two, that in just moments, ordinary life would collide with the unimaginable. High above the city, nearly invisible against the bright summer sky, a lone aircraft approached. Inside it was a weapon unlike anything the world had ever seen, a device created in secret, built with the power of the atom and capable of rewriting the fate of nations. At exactly 8:15 a.m., the bomb was released. It drifted downward for 44 silent seconds. Then the world erupted. A blinding flash lit up the sky, brighter than 1,000 suns. In the span of a heartbeat, the heart of Hiroshima vanished beneath a rising fireball. Buildings disintegrated, streets shook, windows shattered miles away. A deafening roar swept outward, tearing through everything in its path. The calm morning transformed into a scene of devastation that defied comprehension. For those on the ground, there were no words to describe the moment. Some saw only a sudden white light. Others felt a force like a giant hand throwing them to the earth. Survivors later spoke of an entire city swallowed by heat, light, and wind, an explosion so fierce that it left shadows burned into the walls where people once stood. The bomb, codenamed Little Boy, instantly claimed tens of thousands of lives. Fires spread uncontrollably, turning Hiroshima into an inferno. Amid the chaos, people wandered through the ruins, searching for loved ones, water, shelter, anything. The scale of destruction was unlike anything humanity had ever witnessed. A city that had stood for centuries was reduced to ash in seconds. Yet even within this unimaginable tragedy, stories of courage emerged. Survivors helped the wounded with bare hands. Strangers carried each other through burning streets. In the ruins, acts of kindness flickered like small lights against overwhelming darkness. The bombing of Hiroshima marked more than the end of a war. It marked the beginning of the nuclear age. It forced the world to confront a power capable of destroying cities in an instant. And it raised a question that still echoes today. Now that humanity had unlocked such a force, how would we choose to wield it? The memory of that day continues to remind us of the cost of war, the fragility of peace, and the importance of choosing a future where such devastation never happens again. Help the channel by like, share, subscribe.